the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble girl.
Never let anyone say the Karja slack off. As the...
That checkpoint just ran me around in a circle. You could have just turned me around and I could have come. Never mind.
All these fancy decorations everywhere. It's downright embarrassing.
Hey, asses. I did a job for Talana. She says you're a jerk.
Talana, always a pleasure. I see you've brought your pet.
Greetings, Sunhawk. I hereby sponsor Aloy of the Nora for membership in the Hunter's Lodge.
No. Look at her. She's lowborn, a savage. This is beneath even you, Talana.
She has fulfilled the requirements, and Sun King Avad decreed the lodge should be open to all. Would you like to take it up with him?
The word of the Sun King is indeed law. Even though it would bring ruin to the lodge, so be it. Do you, Aloy of the Nora, pledge to act rightly and nobly when in service to the lodge all the days to follow?
I do.
Members of the lodge, even though Tarkus is barely cold, I present to you Aloy of the Nora. Member and Thrush, what say you all?
To the hunt!
Sponsoring an outlander. While you make meaningless gestures, I'll be finding Red Maw.
Can't get a wink of sleep. Bought my bed from a Karja.
Yay!
Like them, it's too damn.
Playing with a setting. Having my microphone's like too strong now. We'll see how that goes. That's a good thing though. You can always turn it down. Can't always turn it up so easily. Let's spend skills. Concentration plus. Faster reload while using concentration. Combat override good too. Except for the mount stuff, they're probably all pretty good. Yeah, the cheese slide. I like it. Yeah, could be useful. You might save for concentration plus. See what was in our loot boxes. We got a tear blaster weapon. The blasts of compressed air from this close-range weapon strip armor and components from machines without the need to aim precisely, leaving them more vulnerable to follow-up attacks. Cannot be modified. Okay, hang on.
This is a good day.
What's Red Maw?
Few have seen it. A thunderjaw marked by years of battle. Some say it still bears the marks of over a dozen hunters on its flank. How many it has trampled along the way, we may never know. When members go hunting and never return, we often blame Red Maw. But to me, it's more than legend. It's the only machine that will unseat Assis. My sponsor nearly had it, but he didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Tarkus sponsored me out of loyalty to my family. He was my last link to them, besides the lodge itself. I have to unseat Assis.
I know why I hate Assis. Why do you?
My family has always boasted members in the lodge. My father and brother were both Hawks. Assis let their sacrifice be forgotten.
What sacrifice?
They died in a massacre. They should be honored as Hawks. Instead, Assis will not let anyone mention it.
Massacre?
What happened in the massacre?
King Duran's paranoia knew no bounds. He sent thousands of innocents to die in the Sun Ring. When the Hawks of the Lodge called for him to stop the slaughter, he threw them in the ring too. Yet when the machines attacked the condemned, more Hawks leapt into the ring to defend them. And my father and brother were among them.
I'm so sorry. How did your family come to be members of the Lodge?
Karja noble houses have sent sons to the Lodge for generations. Because they needed another place to lord over the commoners. I want to change that. The idea that someone is worthy or not by virtue of birth alone. Everyone thinks they have me pegged as soon as they hear Talana Khan Padish. I hate that.
I understand. My whole life I lived as an outcast from the Nora. They would have been the first to say I wasn't one of them. Yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands, everyone calls me Aloy of the Nora. It should be Aloy despite the Nora.
I didn't know.
Aloy despite the Nora.
I'll remember that.
What happened to the men in the Sun Ring?
They died fighting. If you wish to hear the story, Legan can tell it better. He saw it with his own eyes. I did not. The morning of the massacre, my father told me to meet him outside the city. He told me they were planning an escape. I waited for hours until a message came from my father. I had to leave the city. So I fled when I should have fought by his side.
He didn't want you to die with them.
Nor would he want their names forgotten. Especially by the man who benefited most from their deaths, Assis. Now that you're a Thrush, you should improve your reputation. Why don't you hunt down a Thunderjaw and a Stormbird?
You want me to go trophy hunting?
You're not just any Thrush. You're mine. And you better make me look good.
But what about Redmaw?
I will find him. And when I do, I expect you to be there.
Oh, okay then. Stormbird. That must be one of those ones that look more like eagles. Glinthawks. They look more like vultures. We just got a weapon that I think we can get this one with. And while we do it, I should have the tutorial up for it. The Stormbird's bad, are they? You wait for better weapons? Okay, I think so. When one of the quests says kill a Thundermaw, it's probably, yeah, have better weapons wise.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. What trial can I give you today?
Alright, dude. Help my parts wrangling.
In this trial, you must tie down a trampler and shoot off the component under its belly. Good. Now slide down a rope to get started. Go, go, go.
Go, go, go.
About to get loud.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, you've got to have them in actual tied down state. And they can stand up while you're doing damage to them.
Congratulations. You can do no better. This blazing sun is yours.
I have to get going.
You know where to find me.
You know where to find me. Oh, man. And how long can we...
Shouldn't use my weapons up here.
I was about to say, how long can we
cheating.
concentrate for, but... Okay, so there's... We've got... That one requires elemental and... I mean, we need 5 kills on frozen enemies in a very short time. And... The frost bombs just aren't going to do it unless I put frost into it. I also need an electric one there. That one, though... Can you get on top of a Thunderjaw? With the tear blast, you just be like thump, 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 thump. I think it's going to take a bit more than that, though. Although, I wonder how far away we need, how close we need to be with this thing. I don't think we're ready for that. Yeah, Stormbird and Thunderjaw. Thunderjaw we can get during the trial. The Stormbird, they looked scary. Might wait on that one. Oh, now that we have the Tear Blast, I want to go after the dude in the quarry. Oh, I didn't have the tutorial, man. Okay. That's so little. 15 components. Kill the rock breaker. Let's go. Yeah, if we do this, it could be good. So we had 2 problems with this one.
Oh boy. You're a big one, aren't you?
Not gonna. Well, it says 3 out of 5 there. Anyway, the problems were that the insta-kills, but that led for having to be in the fight for so long. Whereas if we can take off his pieces quicker, I think that's going to help. Start I'm looking for. We get to start down in the arena will be easier than having him throw rocks at us from a distance.
Oh boy, you're a big one, aren't you?
I love this bit.
So we probably could just cheese him from up here. Huh. When you do the quest, when you come in to do the quest the first time, it puts a spawn point down in the arena, so it feels like you're respawning at the start of a boss fight. And it made it fair because you were starting on the other side of the arena, so you wouldn't sort of have him throw rocks at you from, you know, while you're just trying to get into battle.
Oh boy, you're a big one, aren't you?
A lot of games have this issue where they don't manage their checkpoints very well, so you end up either with advantages or disadvantages when having to you know, come do something either later or after not getting it. So I thought this would be fun because I was having a bit of fun with the fight, but it was really tough. Just trying to last long enough to, because the weapons were weak. So lasting long enough to get through the phases to knock them all off. I think we got 3 off as like the best out of the 4 in our best attempt. I thought, oh, if we have, once we get better items, we'll be able to do this with. You still have to run around and avoid the problem bits. But it's now just not fun. To the point that, yeah, like I want to soften him up to death from the top using 1,000,000 arrows. Is like I can't even get to where the fight starts.
Oh boy, you're a big one, aren't you?
We all know our army could destroy them.
looks like we have a start.
They're scanning for me.
Well, we got his 4 feet off.
Oh boy. You're a big one, aren't you?
I think that plan works to that point. Do we have anything on him? No, so... Even if we do scan him, if we die, that undoes the scan. Which I kind of get, but... I'm going to come back and just cheese him with better arrows. I can't be bothered running down and not even getting to start the boss fight. I would have liked to have fought this one straight up in front of him, but the respawn where it is and him already engaged before you get down there.
Oh boy.
It's
You're a
just
big
not
one,
for me.
aren't you?
Roams the south.
That's getting pretty close. I think we should check this out. Yeah. I haven't got a sniper bow yet. There is going to be... we do have... We're getting... I've got 1,800... Just under 1,900 shards. Is it the sniper one that... One of them has...
Oh, wonderful.
So we get a rope caster. A blast sling, I think, and a warbow from the lodge. So I'm going to have to get one of these. Now I could just get the blue one because that uses the tear blast. I keep saying tear blast ammo, which would be good. Blast Sling was your all-time favorite? Oh, nice. Yeah, I think that's I can't remember what we get. I think that's the second tier one you get from the lodge. But I'm going to have to buy this warbow to do one of them. Tear Blast is really good. Yeah, I think it will be. That's been heaps of fun. That was heaps of fun, though. It was working. Yeah, it's just a shame that that quest for the rock breaker doesn't give me the option of finding that spawn point that's down in the... It must be quest only, and once you leave the arena, you're never getting that spawn point back. Yeah, the electrical damage from the warbow. I think you need that for one of the... I think it's actually a requirement to do one of the trials. Anyway, where was I going? Yeah, especially enemies that have they've got like the electrical power cell on their back. So being able to, shoot that to make the explosion. Yeah, are they the Ravagers? Is that what they're called? I think there's also one of the birds has it.
I wonder what's down here.
Oh, there's a flower.
These are something special.
Almost got a set.
This isn't a cave. It's a ruin.
It was one of those things that we felt like where we fell into when we were a little one.
Haven't seen one of these since I was a... I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time. Red light. I'm not getting in. These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work.
Gather power cells.
There, fits. I just need to slot in one more.
Where'd I get the other power cell from? I probably should have, raccoon bone. Sure. Oh, nice. I should have looked at where I got the power cell from. Where'd I get a power cell from? While it was in my inventory, I could have looked at it and it would have told me what dropped it. Unless I got it from somewhere. I don't think I picked it up in here. Yeah. We'll look in our inventory and see what we've got. Find use of the power cell. That's the thing we got at the very start of the game. It was lying on the floor.
There, fits. I just need to slot in one more.
Huh. I wonder if we can go back in the mountain. Or if it's in the other ruins. I mean, it would be nice if the if the quest gave it to us, but I don't think it will. Yeah, there's no...
A quick way down.
Thank you. Huh. So I won't be taking that. Might need to sell some of those.
Oh.
For the goddess.
I'll go back in them. Ah, here it is.
This old place. I haven't been here in years. Wonder what I can find.
Pretty sure when we picked up the focus, we scanned and got everything. Maybe something's changed. Rat skin. Was rat skin one of the things I needed in crafting? So maybe, the only thing I can think of is maybe there was a power cell, but we didn't pick it up as a kid for, I don't know. Maybe it'll be behind where our focus was. Ah, there's a door that we couldn't get into. Did it actually do anything or just a shortcut? I wonder if there's more of those. Because we didn't have the spear as a... There's quite a lot of stuff there, but it's not only a power cell.
them lining up the community room. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse,
heard that
but
one.
smile.
That area back there. I wonder if I can find a way into it now that I'm older.
Oh, there's the first data point. Is that a power cell? It is.
Another power cell. This should help me get to that ancient armor.
Ancient armor. Aim on fire. Yes. What am I winning? Went the wrong way. I'll turn around. Although, is there going to be anything else in here? Maybe. Solid maybe. Very likely no. I see. Oh, we got last of the metal flower set. Nice. Definitely worth having a look. Rat bone, rat bone. this where we fell in? There it is. Definitely worth. Why was this quest level 25? To stop you from doing it? I wonder if would have been able to work this out back then. Maybe. To stop you getting too good an armor early on. And I feel like it needs to actually have, does it actually have to have a challenge there? I think it does. I think to rightfully put it down as level whatever quest, you have to have some sort of level whatever adversary. Come on, Aloy. Pretty close to level too.
That's 2. It's some kind of code. Maybe there's
12,
a clue nearby.
3, 6, 9. Uh-oh. Clockwise.
Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me how. It looks like each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I get each dial in the right position. Did it. Now to check the door. Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
I'm hearing walking noises though.
Don't let up!
I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time.
We've progress 3 out of 52.
Just need to install these power cells. That should do it.
I don't have 3 more power cells. Maybe I can take these ones now that the door's open. But I don't have any power cells. But I want Mass Effect Aloy. Debated. Where else are we getting power cells from? I haven't found any in a cauldron. I wonder if certain robots have them. Ancient suit of armor lies in a ruin of old ones, visible but out of reach. Ooh. Okay, well, that's going to be something we need to do. We have a bandit camp. Cauldron of some sort. Do we have the other cauldrons listed? No. Oh, wow. Okay. Gonna have to come back to that one. That's a long way away. It is also a long way away. That one's closer though, although it's distance from a campsite. Another DLC later. That one looks the least bothered at the moment. Alright, let's head out to one of those. We need to find another bunker. Or ruins. Yeah. There's 3 though. You're getting 3 power cells from. Quest givers maybe. Don't think merchants. Medicine herbs good. Snap more's bad. Although We've got the blaze canisters. Are you serious? I hit the blaze canister and nothing happened. There he goes. Oh, too much frost. Those blaze canisters aren't exploding. I wonder if all the snap balls or if just these ones are, because those look like the upgraded version. So either because we're further north or because we did that cauldron. If it's because we did the cauldron, that's kind of a cool thing. Game's crashed. Alright, it's alright. Maybe the game was just subtly saying, letting us know not to play with the snap maws. But one thing I do want to have a look at is a snap maw. Like these ones definitely have these more armored plates. Over their canisters. Yeah. So hopefully we get a good just have a look at this one. Yeah, I don't like they used to just be canisters sitting out in the open. So if that's because we did either did that specific cauldron or a different. Get a good scan in. Yeah, so we definitely had the snap maws that we took out earlier. We shoot one fire arrow into those canisters and wait a little bit and then kaboom! Whereas these boys, we shot into them. The canisters did not kaboom. Is that a Thundermaw? That's something on a patrol. Scrappers? Doesn't look like a Thundermaw. I mean, size-wise, no. Well, surely you wouldn't give it a massive icon. That's probably, yeah, tramplers, sure. And a sawtooth. Yeah, so they've got power cells. So that's where you need the bow with the electrical. I wonder how one sawtooth goes up against a herd of tramplers. Here, kitty. Oh, Ravager against Trampler should be okay. Go get him, kitty.
Still surprised.
Oh, just bumped into something else. He's down.
Hunting me.
No longer on my side. Wow. So the Ravager doesn't do well against 3 tramplers and a something else that was involved. However, if we had longer... If we build up to combat override for more, for longer, and then for indefinite, he was still alive. Oh, so close to the next campfire. Panz, just get to the next campfire. No, that's the plan. Rabbit skin. I wonder what the other thing was, if it was another Ravager. Also, that tear blaster, absolutely devastating. Wait, I had made it to the... Oh, maybe I hadn't saved. Yeah, there's those. We didn't get to see what that is yet. Okay. Wagner, my dude. With the 30 months.
My last sub this month.
Am I last in the rotation? That's okay. Save the best for last, right? How's things, man?
All right, new plan.
Oh, Panz with the kill steal. And the loot
I
take.
never thought a Nora would save me. Thank you.
I think they gave me a treasure for saving him or something.
By the sun, victory is
What's
ours.
going on, man? Hey, I started working on my game that I actually committed. What is that? Behemoth. "25 days you got. That's not very long. Well, that explains what the deal is. Okay, weakness to all. Destroying this component will detach the cargo container. Nice. It's got a freeze canister. Shooting this canister with a freeze arrow will trigger a freezing explosion, and a force loader disables lifting attacks. It's got power cells that are weak to shock arrow. That's where you want the Wait a second. Oh, he's got a power cell. It's not the same as the power cell we need, though. Okay, we're going to leave them. Kitty shouldn't see us because of the hill. Don't see me, kitty. Yeah, you'd only just moved in like a couple months ago, right? I feel for you, man. Moving sucks, but you've got a really good reason this time. Well, did you have a really good reason last time? Either way, you've got a really good reason to move, so it makes it feel better at the end, I guess. What do we got here? Some sort of vehicle? Get some snowing.
Here
No
they
choice,
come.
yeah. Sometimes that's for the best. Just gotta do it. Oh, we got burbs. Okay, just gotta get up to that location. Windhawks. He's seeing something. He's like, what am I seeing? Get away. My man, thank you so much for the gift sub. Hey, Steiner. Welcome back, man. I can appreciate all your support, man. I'm going to play some King's Bounty tomorrow. I'm excited. And I made the commitment. I'm going to do a little bit of project work on my game every day and give you guys updates. I got some basic movement going today. I'll start off with something small that I could put in there. And none of this, like I did it properly. I got a state machine going so that I could, you know, play a character can change states. I was going to put a video on Discord, but apparently you only get like 8 megs, which is like nothing.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I do what I do. Am who I am. You got any games you're keeping eyes out for? We have similar preferences? Yeah. I think that works for me. I've tried in the past doing games that I'm not interested in because some people are, and if I'm not interested, I'm not interested, right? It makes it hard to sort of stay positive and focused. Alright, let's get him. Dude, I whistled. You're supposed to come and find me so I can...
a few minutes anyway.
Stabby stabby. Nope. No. Nope.
Rope's giving.
Come on. Surely that's a canister hit. There it is. Glass breaking. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have messed with these guys. I'm like on my way somewhere and I can't stop but fighting because I like the fights. And then I die and I end up so far back.